Hey guys, welcome back to Binget's Cloth Lab. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this beautiful jersey neck piece. Stay tuned. His shoulder measurement is 18 divided by 2 is 9, plus an extra 1 inch 10 just for allowance. Make that mark and then directly under it make a 2.5 inches slant and rule your line all the way to the edge. That is the shoulder slant. Later we are going to cut it out. His chest measurement is 40 divided by 4 is 10 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. We'll take it both up and down. Make a mark at the middle of his shoulder slant and measure the length of our top, which is 35, but we are making it 36 just to have an extra inch lying around. When you're done, get the exact measurement from the tip of the fabric to that point. Then measure the same thing left and right so that you can be able to rule a perfect line. Now we cut. Now we cut the back piece. It's exactly the same with the front piece because we don't intend to give any designs at the back. But the difference now is that it's just 5 inches longer, which will enable us fold. Place the front piece on top of the back piece and trim out the slants like this. Then drag your front piece down to the end of the back piece, just like this. You have about 5 inches remaining. Fold the back piece to kiss the front, but make at least 0.5 marks where the kissing line will stop. We've been cutting with the back face, so remember to mark it. At that kissing line, mark a horizontal 2 inches and a vertical 5 inches. This is the first basic step for marking a neck. Now for this our type of neck, mark 0.5 inches. Okay, from here, we're going to make an extra 2.5 inches. But don't cut yet, just make that mark 2.5 inches. This is where the opening will stop. Now the width is 1.2, right? So 1.2 divided by 2 is 0.6. So here we have 0.6. We make that 0.6 mark. Let's cut out the normal joining that we talked about. So this 0.5, take it to the back. Let's cut out this one normal, okay? Then we'll work with this one separately so that it doesn't confuse you. This was how the neck was. Then we took 2.5 inches. This is where our opening will start from, right? Opening will start from here. So something like this, but we're not cutting it yet. So this is where our opening will start from. Now, because the bias will lay on each other, this is different between where they are going to layer. We're using 1.2 as our bias width. Divided by 2 is 0.6. That's why I make this now 0.6. From here to here is 1.5. So this 0.6 now. We're going to leave half inches for joining. So just take half inches here. Take it all the way to the neck, like that. I realized it wasn't recording, but not to worry. So now, you remember this line and this line? You just find a way in between, make a mark. From that mark that you made, take it straight to that end point, this end point. Then you cut. You center mark straight this place first. You cut. Then you follow that line and cut and trim. That's all. open and join with the back. Just join these two shoulders using 0.5 inches. Now we measure around the neck. We don't measure exactly, but we give a lot of allowance, a lot of extra. You shouldn't be getting anything less than 27. You can do 30. Cut diagonally to get the stretchy parts. I joined the pieces together and accurately ironed it so that I can get that burgundy color at the edge. Now, if you're not interested in having the color at the edge of your clothes, you can simply just fold after you've cut diagonally and then measure out your desired width, just like that. The width of my bias is exactly 1.7 inches. I'll join with 0.5, leaving us with exactly 1.2 inches. The next step is to join the bias to the neck, front kissing front. Sew all the way and stop here. Also do this for the other side, sew all the way and stop here. After we've joined, we make a notch so that the neck can relax. Then we gently tuck this in, remembering that this lobe is still out. Spend as much time as you can on this because this determines how wonderful it will turn out. Lift and dress them gently. Now use your hemming gun and iron to hold that lobe down. This is what it looks like after ironing. Now where you're going to sew is just at this tip here. Don't cross that side of the triangle. Hold up the lobe and sew. Now we cut the sleeve. Sleeve length is 9 inches plus extra 1 inch. Round sleeve is 14 plus extra 1 inch 15. Now we fold to cut the two sides of the sleeve together. Trim off as usual. At the edge, make your 6 inches mark or 5 inches depending on the body type. Making our sleeve arc. Now this should never be less than 12. This one currently is 12. You can do 13, 14 depending on the body size. Keep readjusting until you've gotten what you want. And our sleeve is good to go. I want to add a little red design at the tip of my sleeve. That was why I gave 1 inch as allowance, ½ inch for the sleeve join and ½ inch for the burgundy joining. If you want this, sew together front kissing front, just like this. Press open, iron and fold. Always use your hemming gum so it stays perfectly and neatly. Remember to gum with steam iron or water. Our shoulder is 18 inches divided by 2 is 9 plus ½ inch for sleeve joining. You mark for both the left and the right shoulder. Then from that point, measure 8 inches for your armhole trimming. Mark it both left and right. First of all, bring your hand down straight down first before you make a curve. Notice that I did not end like this, I ended like this. We are still going to fine-tune this. Let's try to work with this.
this is wrong because it's a bit curved, so I'm just gonna find a way. Measure the total. If you don't trim your armhole well, I guess you already know. So this is let's check our sleeve armhole. – 11 inches, so this also should be 11 inches. So perfect. We're gonna work with this line. Do this as much as possible so that you get the exact line that you want to be working with. This line. So our chest measurement is 40 divided by 10 divided by 4 is 10 inches. We have extra 1 inch. Perfect. So now we're going to still follow our cutting. Cut here. Keep our hand straight. Awesome.
This is how I got that beautiful curve on my pocket. You can choose to do any style you want. I also decided to add the burgundy color to it, just at the tip. After cutting, you sew at the edge. That's if you want to mix the color. Make sure you use the same distance to sew everything. Like you could use 0.2 or 0.5. Then you iron and gum inside so that everything stays well and looks pretty neat. Fold the edges of your pocket and neatly place on top of your fabric. To place the pocket, measure 9 inches from your shoulder and 2 inches from the center of the shirt. Place your hemming gum so that it can stay before you match. Next, we join our sleeve to the shirt, front kissing front, remember. Hold the middle of the sleeve and the shoulder of the cloth, join them together, start from there, sew to the left, sew to the right. Make sure they all meet at the same point. Closing the body of the cloth, sleeve is 14 divided by 2/7, and sew all the way down, leaving your 1 inch allowance for the body. Measure everything again to make sure that your measurement enters. As you can see, mine is 20 and it's perfect. Trim the hem of your shirt and finish up like this. Gum and fold. I used 2 inches for the front and back. You can use whatever feels most appropriate for you. Congratulations, you've reached the final stage. Iron properly. And that's it, guys. Binya will always leave you looking stunning like this. Please, thank you so much for watching till the end. If you loved this as much as I loved making it, kindly leave a like. Better even comment. Even best, subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And even better, share to your friends, guys. You don't know who you could help out. Thank you so much. Till next time, it's your girl Binya. Bye.